Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 1. That's what we about to get into. Y'all know who it is. You hear that beat? When you hear this shit, we about to go in. One way or another. I need you to know, I do this for me. I do this because I love to do it. The exchange of information and fellowship between you and I that will follow is a byproduct. I am Racquel, and I just want to thank you for coming to vibe, simmer, and ride this beat with me in this moment of time. I'm here to rock the beat. I'm here to talk it down. I'm here to talk a little shit, but ultimately, I'm here to vibe. Now, you could be spending your time doing anything because there is so much to do, but you stopped on my doorstep, and I appreciate you for it. I am a seer. My gift to the world is my voice. It articulates my viewpoints and expresses wisdom. I get you to feel. You may not know what you are feeling or how to express it, but you do feel some shit. My specialty is broadcast media arts, and I have a bachelor's in mass communication and public relations. My credentials aren't for me, but for you, because y'all know, y'all want to know people's qualifications. And I do have things to offer. I do have things that I'm selling. Hell yeah, everybody else sell you some shit. I'm just upfront about it, and you ain't got to buy it. Ain't like I'm hoodwinking you. I'm just letting you know. I got a couple ebooks. And don't forget, I have a whole nother podcast. I Am Racquel No Chaser podcast is exclusive to Patreon, and it does cost. It's a small fee, but I'm talking about some intimate stuff. So if you really want to get in deep with me, it costs a little investment. That's all right, but it ain't gonna hurt your pockets, I promise. I also have the Truth and Justice Tarot. If you're looking to learn tarot, to open up your intuition, I have that class for you. That's in the Patreon shop. All right, and I got some more shit, but check it out. Make sure you subscribe to Patreon and Fanbase, baby. That's where I'm at, okay? Now remember, I always say this, your allegiance and loyalty belong to yourself and the family you created. As long as you man this line of life, you will always make the right decision. Don't worry about others. Be prepared to reassess life daily. New information comes in daily. Know that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. And ultimately, Truth and Justice Tarot is a Patreon exclusive where I help solve murder and missing person mysteries. Please help me and send in your requests by clicking Send Your Suggestions located under the Contact tab on my website at RockyRoadTV.com. Watch the series for free by joining my Patreon. You are energy. This is why the Creator is I am the Alpha and Omega. There is no beginning nor end, just like water. Energy transforms and transmutes. Water can go from wet to solid to vapor. Your energy can be embodied on the earth plane and out of body in another plane. Your soul is eternal. With that being said, I am Racquel, and I am the expression of collective consciousness. I am an expression of the I am through the signature of Racquel. Welcome to Rocky Road TV, where we laugh, learn, brainstorm, and expand our consciousness together. We will love together, cry together, grow together. And if you're still here, you have agreed to walk down this journey through the stream of consciousness with me. And I thank you for trusting me by considering what I have to say today. Now, if you find yourself arguing and tussling with anything being said, don't. Just let it come, marinate on it, and decide later. Even if you get lost in the sauce of what I'm saying, you can always fall back on the option to agree to disagree. Ultimately, you are in control. I just want to vibe. I am the vibe, but I have a few questions. We are here to add our individual contribution to the collective. This looks like pieces of information, wisdom, insight, talents, gifts, resources, and so on. We contribute those things to the collective to be considered and utilized. This gives us access to much and a well-rounded understanding so that we can apply this understanding to life and work together in harmony. All I ask is that you hit the like button and contribute to the conversation in the comment section to add further insight and value to the conversation. Your perspective is both desired and needed for the thriving of the collective we know to be as humanity. Now check this out, y'all. Tonight we ain't about to be that deep. We about to really talk some shit. I said Raising Kanan, Season 4. Episode 1. When I tell y'all that I do this for me, I mean that shit. I literally put these headphones on and hear this beat, and I start smiling from ear to ear. When I tell you my vibrations is high and I'm loving this, you have no idea. I want to encourage you to do something that you love, because that's a different type of feeling. Now let's get into this shit. Now I want to say this, Mr. 50 Cent, okay? Shout out to all the projects you got out there. Shout out to Force. Shout out to Power and Power Book 2. Shout out to Raising Kanan. Shout out to BMF. I don't know if that's going to be anymore, but shout out to all of the shits and even stuff that's coming or that I've missed. Shout out to it all, okay? I respect 50 Cent and his hustle. I love this show that I'm about to talk about. I love all the characters. I love the way they act. I love the emotion they put into it, the life they bring into it. And I want to say that. I want to give these people their flowers because they deserve it, as far as I'm concerned. Whether you feel different or not, I don't know. You could tell me in the comments, but I'm telling you, I love the shit, okay? It's entertainment and it's entertaining. It's doing its job. And I don't even know, I don't want no smoke with Mr. 50 Cent, okay? This ain't no shade, but y'all got to stop getting mad every time that man start talking shit. Y'all know how it do. You know some shit about to drop. You know how it go. But you know what? Keep doing what you're doing, because the shit work. The man's genius. So, episode 1, season 4. Now, remember, we left off with the cop getting shot. Unique. His brother beat him the fuck up like it was Cain and Abel. Beat him to he was breathless, baby. I said, this motherfucker, something's wrong with him. Now, here's the thing. When I say what I'm about to say, I need y'all to understand I got a brother on the spectrum, okay? And I think people on the spectrum are brilliant. Hell, I think I'm on the fucking spectrum. But, what's his name, Ronnie? He was given on the spectrum. In a weird way, though. You know, not the brilliant way, in a weird way. Something was wrong with his ass. Look like he need to wear shoes with the straps on them. Like he ain't trying to tie no fucking shoe. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was crazy. And that cop, Lord have mercy. This is what we happen. This is what happens. You know, now, mind you, I ain't never been in the game. I don't know nothing about the game outside of what the fuck they show me on TV and what rappers be lying about. And what other people tell me. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't even sell a nickel bag, honey, let alone some powder. Okay, or some pills and none of that. But one thing about it is the downfall of any human is more than likely going to be of the opposite sex. You got some women that'll take you out and you got some men that'll take you out. Now, we're not going to get into that back and forth of men versus women because I don't do shit like that. It's not beneficial. It's not beneficial to my energy or my bottom line. But that cop, I kind of feel bad he was taken out, but I understand why. Because the heat was going to come on. The hammer was going to come down on him. And ultimately, that wouldn't have been good for business. But see, with this episode, let's get into betrayal and low self-esteem, right? Now, we see how each of them, you've got Rock, you've got Lou, you've got Marvin, and you've got Kanan. And we've been watching them being pitted again, not necessarily against one another, but begin to be pulled off into their own things and begin to be divided, right? Because ultimately, they come from a home that love, that security of love and emotional support wasn't really a thing. They were thrusted in survival, right? So their bond is survival. They have a codependent bond on survival. But when we don't feel seen and we don't feel loved, then we look for ways to be acknowledged. And sometimes people can prey on that knowingly or unknowingly. So now we see Marvin being about to be pulled off into some shit. But let's go back. Now, let's get into the talking shit. Now, I want to say this. This is my point of view. And it might not align with your point of view. This is how I see it. You might see something different, and I'm asking you to hit that motherfucking like button and tell me what you think in the comments. Now, my first question is, why is Racquel pregnant? She too old for that shit. How old is she? We don't even know how old she is, but let's see. How old is Kanan? If Kanan is 16, let's throw 20 years on it. She probably about 36. Or maybe we'll take it down to, maybe she 33. She could be 33. But at this point, now come on, Rock. You know what you out here trying to do. Neek might have been up in them guts, but come on, you know what to do as an adult, baby. You ain't come all this way for that. What we talking about? She too old for that, and she got a whole lot of off-the-record activity going on everywhere. What you mean this ain't my first rodeo? So you got a kid, you've had one when you were younger, a voluntary unalivement of the baby, right? And now here we back. Your baby daddy was once your target. Oh, I forgot to drop the spoiler alert. Baby, if you clicked on it, you know what the fuck time is. I can't be trying to coddle you. Now, you can read, and if you can't, you're bad. You still here, shit. You should have watched it by now. Her target became her baby daddy. I mean, I get it, though. This show is messy, and the characters are unhinged. And baby, I'm here for it. And it's funny because I was watching this shit, right? I said, I got to review this. As soon as I start watching it, all these words was coming in my head. I said, I got to review this shit here. And I know, now mind you, as I'm reviewing this, I'm not reviewing it from the perspective of being in a life and taking a life seriously. I'm reviewing it as a spectator and a parent. So when I say that, I say, why isn't that punk ass Kanan in school and taking his schooling seriously? Because he don't have to be on the block. What is this about? And him and that other light-skinned boy with the curls. What is his name? Infamous, wanna be famous, infabulous. What the fuck is his name? He be rapping. You know what I'm talking about. And he definitely needs to have his ass in the front row of school, okay? And I'm not saying he can't rap, but just have your light-skinned ass in somebody. Baby, please. What is he, Drake Jr.? What is he? Drake before Drake? And Neek need to sit his ass down. Baby, he came back from the grave, didn't he? I looked at his face, and it reminded me of something that my mama said. Now, you wouldn't, not my mama, but my grandma. Now, you wouldn't think a brother would do this to you, but my grandma said, stay away. This might offend y'all, but listen, this is what the fuck my grandma said. I'm just telling you what she said, and to a large degree, I agree. And I'm not judgmental. I'm not saying I'm going around calling motherfuckers ugly, but I'm just saying. She said, stay away from ugly women because they will put a scar on your face and make you just as ugly as him. And when I looked at that fucking scar, I said, ain't that a bitch? His brother did that to him. I hope that shit heals up. If not, he gonna be a bad motherfucker. That scar gonna channel some other energy. He about to be a super ninja, drug dealing samurai. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. He had a lightning bolt of a scar on his forehead when he came back. Have mercy. His Mr. Rogers looking ass. Mr. Rogers meets Urkel looking ass brother. Needed. Anyway, he needed his ending. Anywho, he needs to sit his ass down, neat dude. And then Marvin gets angrier the more he eat, don't he? Or is it just me? Marvin be eating like a motherfucker. Every time we see him in a scene, he's eating. That's a hungry nigga. And I'm going to tell you what that is. That's them badass nerves. I'm going to tell you what it is. That's that nerves and all that shit he have unresolved. He be soothing that shit with food. And that brain be going overtime on shenanigans. That's why Marvin be eating like that. I'm telling you what it is. Marvin's food is like Popeye spinach, bitch. That nigga Marvin angry, but I fucks with him. I ain't gonna hold you up. I like Marvin. Marvin one of my favorite characters, okay? Now, we find out Marvin is mad because their dad walked out on them and he was robbed of his childhood. You know how that go. If your daddy was to leave and you the oldest, especially if you a male, you gonna be picking up the load. You ain't gonna want to have your mama out here bold like that. And you damn sure ain't gonna want to have your brother, your siblings having to suffer. So you won't have to grow up quick. So he mad about the shit. He was left to raise Lou and Rock. Now let's talk about Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou stay crying and fucking up so much, people just stop being mad at his ass. Like, we can't even be mad no more, Lou, because you stay fucking up. You stay crying. We get it. You told the fuck up. And then we begin to realize that Lou has issues with both his parents, but he understands life is hard. I want Lou to stop drinking, and I want him to stop getting behind that car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Lou's been, I'm not trying to be funny, but Lou's been trying to take himself out for a while now, and it has not happened. So we need to, trigger alert. I mean, and this is not the politically correct podcast. Nowhere in the fuck of the title does it say that. Okay? This is 2025, bitch. Stop playing with me. You ain't about to censor me. If you don't like it, exit. Now, he been playing this song and dance with I want to transition up out of here. And it ain't happened. I think he need to go ahead and live at this point. What we gonna do, Lulu? You still crying, baby? You still in that corner? You need to go get therapy, sir. Because it damn sure ain't at the bottom of that bottle. Ain't nothing in that bottle but demons. Listen, what they call air quotation demons. Ain't nothing in that shit but vibrations that's gonna help exacerbate your self-loathing ass. Get your ass up and go to therapy, Lulu. They say they ain't even mad at you fucking up no more. It's just par for the course. And Nick had it bad for Rock, didn't he? Something about that Rock for Nick. When he saved her in the house, but you know what? Men gonna save women. That's what they do. They gonna do that. Despite their best interests, a lot of men, unless they be on some different type of time, men are looking to be the hero, the save. I saved you. That's what they do. I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at you. And then, I know y'all had to feel like me. Did that Neek had a worse motherfucker come pick him up? That motherfucker talking about, he talking shit the whole drive. It's like, damn, nigga, let me breathe. You see I'm fucked up over here? Nigga don't give a fuck. This nigga say, I'm not this nigga daddy. I just want to make sure I get my money back. And why is it that these shows always have, I mean, I get it, right? They on some illegal shit. But they got veterinarians and shit taking care of them. What type of shit? I don't know. We gotta get a better medical system. But I get it. You know, this what we got. This what we gotta do, I guess. Oh boy said, "Fuck his life. I want my money." That shit was that shit was wild. Then Nick wake up, he still talking shit like, yeah, I gotta keep you alive, motherfuckers. I need my money. Damn, you can't give brother a break. You ain't see him being worked over. Just no sympathy. Just no empathy. Just no love. Just where my money. It's crazy. Shit is wild. I love this show. I love this shit, y'all. But last season 3, the finale, did y'all see it coming with Kanan? Did y'all see it coming with Kanan putting a bullet in Ronnie? I was like, okay, I ain't see it coming, but that worked. I was sick of his punk. I was sick of him. I was sick. Who the fuck do you think you are? This autistic Urkel, Mr. Rogers looking motherfucker. Who do you think you are, sir? Get the fuck out of here. Come back angry shit. Was they working him over in jail? Was they MK Ultra in that motherfucker? Was they shooting lightning bolts to his temples? What is wrong with him? I was just so sick of him. This is why I say even Ronnie, whatever his name is in real life, that's his name in the show. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Neek brother. Shout out to him and his acting, because anytime a motherfucker make you not stand them, they are doing their job. Ain't they? He acted. He was acting. Shit. I said, are they gonna come out with a diagnosis for this weird motherfucker? What is this motherfucker? This bitch need a tetanus shot. What in the... And speaking of tetanus shots, Unique woke up raging like he had rabies. And then he came up with a theory. Hold on, motherfucker, you foaming up at the mouth. Get your bearings, get your head, your brain cells in order. Let them connect first. And I will say, this theory that Neek came up with, it sounded plausible and convincing. Even his boy said that was just looking for his money. Well, I don't think Rock and them calculated that, but maybe. I mean, for what I see, they have a few miles to go before they arrive to that plot. And my thing is, when is Neek gonna find out that he was the baby daddy? And then he probably gonna be pissed that she got rid of his baby. But he watching though. He gonna figure it out. He gonna put some shit together. See, I done seen some of y'all talking shit about this episode, and I don't know why. Y'all are always complaining about some shit. Listen here. Can't we get a background? I think it was great because it let us know where we came from and where we going in the show. What do y'all want? Y'all just I tell you what, you motherfuckers know how to write so good. Start writing and sending in submissions then. You write the damn show you know so much. I'm so sick of y'all always talking shit. Anyway, I'm still tripping on the fact that Unique woke up raging like he had rabies like that. But anyway, so Marvin, baby, that Marvin. So the Marvin pulls up on the three white boys, right? And when they started talking shit and dissing him and giving him Marvin, I said, oh, they don't know who they talking to. Marvin about to go in this motherfucking car and eat 2 cheeseburgers and everybody about to get fucked up. And he might fuck them up he might follow them cheeseburgers with a bag of Fritos, baby. And if he hit a Coca-Cola, y'all asses is grass. You don't get that nigga to eating. Now y'all need to leave Marvin alone. Shit. They was talking shit, wasn't they? Listen. This how I know they mama ain't teach them shit. If this was real life, your mama ain't told you. Your mama didn't teach you. Watch who you talking to. You don't never know who you talking to. You came up there with your white supremacy. Your ass thought because you had some real privilege or some real money or whatever the fuck you thought you had. You thought you could talk shit? Yeah, okay. That shit gonna be flying out with them teeth, bitch. Marvin came back like, I ain't get off the wrong exit this time, motherfucker. And he whooped Peter's ass, didn't he? I don't even know the man's name. We just calling him Peter. Marvin punched Peter like, who am I? I'm the nigga that just got done eating, and I'm really about to fuck your ass up. Oh my God. And Rock, I don't know. I'm not a therapist, okay? I'm not a therapist. I don't have a PhD. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not even a counselor at the schoolhouse. But what I will tell you is I believe that Rock may have strong narcissistic characteristics. I'm just saying. All them be talking shit, though. I love it. You know, I'm all here for the talking shit Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. You might be like, you toxic. I don't know what you think about me, but there's very levels. There are very many levels to me. And in this instance, I'm sharing this with you. I love that shit. But you know, Rock might have some crazy box, though. Is that my dog barking? Here we go with that ignorant shit. Here we go. Y'all excuse my dog. Rock might have some crazy box, though, because the dudes be distracted by our good sis, don't they? And Rock can't truly love no one because she never really felt love. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she didn't feel the love from her mama. Y'all remember that scene when she was going back and forth with her mama in that garage and her mama wanted that money? That a very weird-ass relationship. And it be like that. See, it be like that in the community, though. Mothers having issues with daughters and shit. That weird-ass shit. We talk about it, but I don't know. We ain't talk it. I feel like that needs to be talked about more than this ignorant ass man versus women shit y'all be doing. I can't. Y'all mad at everything but the right shit. Y'all talking about everything but healing the shit. Y'all talking about a lot. Listen, we ain't even on that. Anyway. But you know, everyone in this story to me is like a tale of what survival mode can lead to. Survival mode, emotional lack, the lack of knowing self. And Kanan need to take his punk ass back to class. What in the... I'm sick of Kanan. Boy, go be a kid. I just want to take my belt off and just start whooping his ass. Just the belt just hit all the back of his head. You know how, before they put these different laws into place, we got child abuse. It wasn't discipline. You just start swinging. Whatever the fuck hit, wherever it hit in the land, it's where the fuck it land, baby. And that's what I want to do to Kanan. I'm sick of him. Go take your ass to school. Making your mama life harder, making everybody life harder. You done got this crazy motherfucker in the mix because of your shenanigans. I'm sure somehow that's why Neek's face is fucked up, looking like he got the lightning of Thor cracked his motherfucking forehead. What is going on? And Nicole's daddy. You know, the Caucasian young lady that died because of now, what's old girl name in the story? I like her too right now. In Power I ain't like her, but I like her right now. Jukebox ex-girlfriend, her daddy. He do the most. I don't know. I don't know. Something about that. I don't know. He just do the most. I'm tired of him too. But what about this though? Lou Rock and Marvin's mama has kidney cancer. But how she get up the nerve to ask Kanan to keep it a secret though? What? I mean, I get it, but no, that is not cool to put a kid into that position. Man, they already got a bunch of bullshit going on. They got all these side quests. Like I said, Rock over here with all this off-the-record activity. Baby. Marvin somewhere trying not to crash out while he chewing on a cheeseburger. Lou somewhere sucking on a bottle like it's a pacifier or like it's gonna make his pockets deeper. What they promoting you with this liquor bottle? They paying you to drink yourself to death? What is happening? Yeah, the grandma's out of order. Don't call this boy in here. I get so tired of parents and adults putting kids in shit and having them hold secrets. What you call them for? If you wanted a secret, don't call no motherfucking body. Call your girlfriend. Where's Pearl at? Call Pearl. Have her come pick your punk ass up. Call the other person you've been hunching on. Have him come pick you up. Mr. Earl, have him come pick you up. He'll keep your secret. He just want a couple pumps. That's all. Don't call nobody kid talking about hold this secret. All the shit we got going. All the secrets I got to hold. I got another one, bitch. We about to bust at the seam on secrets. You want me to hold another secret? Grandma, you about to have to hold this L. Where is Pearl? Call Pearl. That ain't cool. And did y'all see how Rock had that social worker speechless? Now look here, I'm all for we are family. I got all my sisters with me. I'm all for I don't care if you're black or white. I'm all for that shit. I love everybody. I'm telling you, I'm for humanity. I love everybody until you have me fucked up. When you have me fucked up, we on a different, you know what I'm saying? We on a different thing. We have switched to another radio station. What we talking about? But other than that, I love everybody. But in this instance, like I said, I'm all for humanity united. But in a situation such as Rock, oh baby, she needed a social worker that could relate. Carrie Lee can't relate. I don't know what the lady is, but that's what the fuck I'm calling her. Carrie Lee. She can't relate to what Raquel got going on. And why does this lady have my damn name? I ain't even addressed that. I guess I am a bad motherfucker. I'm going to tell y'all something. I could tap into some energy like that, but I'm going to tell y'all the other part of me want to be good, and I've been a total on myself. I don't know. That's too much. I ain't trying to do no crime. I don't want to do all that. She had her speechless. She can't relate to no shit like that. That white girl was looking at her like, I mean, I'm sure she was thinking like, man, it's some real shit, but damn. Yeah, man, we don't have time to sit up and do all of this. I don't have time to grieve and mourn and ponder and reminisce and all of that stuff. Ruminate, remote, or whatever the fuck. I don't have time. I got to go sell these drugs. Allegedly. We talking about the show. I gotta go move this weight. I got a brother that's trying to wrap himself around a tree. I got another brother that won't stop eating and fucking everybody, which is necessary. Shout out to Marvin. Baby, I was pregnant by the man I tried to kill. Honey. You don't want none of this. You don't understand this. This is some shit. What shit is I mean, I haven't came up with a label, but I'm going to acknowledge it's some shit. Yeah, that white girl, Carrie Lee, wasn't ready for that. So my question is, what the hell are we in for when it comes to episode 2? What do y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen with episode 2? Let me know in the comments. You better like this damn thing, though. You better share this. Don't play with me. Because if you listen this long and you don't hit like, you a hater. That's right, you a hater. I'm calling you to the front of the congregation. You are a hater. Hit this like button. Talk to me in the comments. Be respectful now. Don't get crazy. But let's have a conversation. I love y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all sign up to that Patreon. Now, when I say that, assess the Patreon, though. Because it ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody. Don't come bringing your funky ass energy in here trying to fuck with me. Look at it. If you don't vibe with it, don't subscribe to it. Because I ain't subscribing to nothing I don't vibe with. But if you do, there's a lot of dope stuff in there for free. And there are things that cost. But I put a value on it because it's valuable. I thank y'all for listening to me tonight. You gotta let me know what you feel about that. And check out this whole series. Run it back, baby. Go to episode 1. And don't forget about my Truth and Justice Tarot series. That's exclusive to Patreon. I got some clips introducing you to what it is on YouTube. But you gotta go to Patreon and watch the whole thing and sign up. It's free though. I don't know whether you're watching this or listening to this, but I now have this both audio and video. The videos though, you'll see why. This is what you're listening to. You'll see why if you go check it out. But thank y'all. The audio drops on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. You can access all my content through my website. That's the hub of the navigation of where to go and where I'm at RockyRoadTV.com. The audio is Tuesdays at 7 a.m. until further notice. And this right here drops on Tuesdays. I think I let this go like 2:25, something like that in the afternoon. Check it out on YouTube. Either way, I'll be here.